We started expanding outside of Heaven's civic walls last time, made some great foundational progress on the industry side of things, well, to an extent. Now time for the agricultural side. We've got lots of farms and fields and crops to play with. So far, Brooks is the only builder out here actually constructing something, and even then, we use the word constructing loosely. He has finally finished off the level 3 upgrade to the uni though, damaged my wall in the process. But we were then able to unlock the cheat sheet research, so our builds have loads more recipe slots, and we were able to unlock a big research with builder modes. Basically, this unlocks different building styles for the builders to use, which of course we've gone for the Hilbert style, as that will make the builders most efficient when it comes to constructing. Yeah, just look at him go. He's gonna throw this farm up really quick. I did see Presley out here briefly constructing yet another new farm. She does have a little bit of a distance to travel from one end of the colony over to here, so that might take her a while to construct here, but that's alright. We've got time and she's already 50% supplied for it. Promise is upgrading the new blacksmith hut and is giving it a nice new extension. We are about a third of the way done with it so far. Oh good, those campfires in the middle have been given a bit of safety. I might keep Promise on the blacksmith build-a-thon and we'll maybe upgrade that to level 3 before moving her over to the farming side. I'll see what she picks up after she's done. As for Anna, I believe that she is in the process of upgrading Presley's house to level 3 as we speak, which means we'll be able to upgrade Presley to a level 3 builder. We are fast approaching 90% completion with this, and so long as she doesn't muck it up like Presley did, I don't even think that was Presley actually, but so long as she doesn't mess it up too much, then we should get this up nice and quick. Pretty sure this was Anna's doing actually, come to think of it. I'm just blaming poor Presley. So far we have 4 of 5 farms placed down here. 4 of them are pretty much going to be in a straight line with each other just on either side of this avenue road, with the fields for them just going to be constructed behind them so that they don't have far to travel. The agricultural side is going to extend out a little bit further here towards the mountain, but at some point we are going to need to turn and head southwards, I think. Still a little bit of space here that we can build some things out onto. Really all just depends on the colony's boundary, which we'll need to push back if we are going to do anything else. We are going to need to fill up some of these gaps, some of these holes that we have around here. Fortunately, the hole filler tool will do that job for us really rather simply. The farm Brooks is working on is just about to flag off as complete actually. I'll help you remove those. Ideally we could be doing with yet another builder out here within this area. A builder for the agricultural district overall. Pretty sure that was an arrow as well there. Yes it was. Wait, who's shooting us? Oh, you are. Glad it did that actually, because that's another hole which we'll just simply fill up here. Don't need any nasties coming out to ruin our day. Excellent, there's one of the first farms up. Now straight away what we're going to do is assign a nature essence seed for this field to grow. I want to see how difficult it's going to be for our farmers to come out and actually grow these type of mystical agriculture things. Emery, I'm pretty sure you used to be a farmer, so you go do that for us, stop being idle. But if we can start growing some mystical agriculture essence, nature will make us carrots and potatoes, beetroot as well, pumpkins, melons and everything. So yes, if we could start just producing that type of an essence, that type of a crop here, that would save us a lot of field space. I also see that you're a bit hungry here, pet, so there's a few steak pieces. Eventually we'll get a field up and they can start growing us some sheep, cow and pig essence too, and that will be all of our meat then taken care of, till we get the animal husbandry builds up at least. Oh good, that was nice and quick actually. Emery's already out here tilling the farmland. And the carpenter is needing dark oak wood. Pretty sure that's a job for the carpenter themselves. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, you now know that. But I also think the foresters Thanks. I'm also sure that the foresters are able to turn logs into wood, so we'll need to go over there and make sure that they can do so. If we had a forester in, that is. Right, Eli, you're up. And we do have this second forester sat actually, it's level 0, so we do need to build it, which might take some time. That's Anna finished with the level 3 residence then, so we can upgrade Presley to level 3. Presley is 60% done with the farm upgrade, so what we'll do is we'll get her upgrading her own hut to level 3 afterwards, and that will make sure that she's a bit faster and a bit more efficient then whenever it does come to constructing. Really not what we're needing just now, a barbarian raid. Right chaps, can we make this quick? We've got things to do here, and it would be nice if you didn't all go supersonic. Think that's maybe a lag thing there. I really don't think they should be moving this fast. Holy crap, actually, I'm getting my arse kicked. Any guards around? Well, no guards, but we have a blue, so that's probably just gonna need to do. Why are you lot moving so fast? This is a bit ridiculous. At least we do have some guards out here to help. Thank you very much, chaps. And your brand new leather armor. Oh, that is quite nice to see, actually. Not getting stabbed in the eye with arrows all the time, but it's nice to see our guards actually being useful. Well, sometimes. Yeah, I think I got shot once or twice there. And we are back on track. Well, it looks like Emery is now requesting in some of these nature essence seeds, so there you go, that's a full stack of them. And just out of curiosity, can we come over and just turn all of your farmland into inferium farmland? I mean, yes we can, but can you then use it? I'll not go too nuts with that, we'll just do that many to begin with, just to ensure that she can, if she wasn't being idle. I see that Promise is just about to wrap up with the level 2 blacksmith upgrade. She has done this really nice and quick. And that was Presley finishing off with a farm just across the way. She'll pick up her own level 3 builder set next. Fantastic. There's the blacksmith done. Now, can we upgrade this to level 3 here quick before Promise picks up anything else? Well, unfortunately not. She's picked up a residence next. Yeah, that's fine. You do that. You'll pick up the blacksmith to level 3 at some point, and that's all we then need to unlock the mechanic. Brilliant. Presley has indeed picked up her own level 3 builder set upgrade and is just requesting in one cyan bed, which there you are. That's pretty much everything that she was requesting in. She will get a delivery of that bookshelf. I did see Brooks just finish off a house over at the farming side there. I think it was one of these new houses then. This is an A or B style that he's built, so it was really rather quick to get up. And he's picked up a repair job to a farm. That is to re-establish a level 3 farm actually, which I think we have placed over here somewhere. Yes, just there. So that'll be good. We'll get another farm built up here then, and we'll need to get a field placed just behind it. I'd be interested in placing down one of these terraced styled fields just to see how they come out. Sure, why not? Just for something a bit different then. If we could place it down, we'll need to expand out the boundary. Anna is constructing or repairing the other level 3 farm for us, and she seems to be doing an alright job of it, with Promise just out beside us constructing yet another new house. I did see the message there that Presley has picked up this terrace field. That means she must have finished the level 3 builders upgrade. I think that's all the builders then out in this area constructing away, so it is quite busy actually. Speaking of busy, I see Emery has actually planted some of these nature seeds and can use the inferium farmland. Okay, good to know. The nice thing about the inferium farmland compared to this farmland is that we cannot disturb or break that farmland. So I think to maybe just maximize the crop efficiency, we will turn all of the farmland into the inferium stuff eventually. In fact, I'll do that to the remaining tiles here just before she plants anything else on them. We of course do have up yet another new level 1 farm, and we will need a worker inside of it. Blakely, that's going to be you. We might be out of idiots. I think what we'll do then is we will start cultivating more of the crops that we are going to need lots of. So we'll have 2 of them here dedicated to mint. And once we get up the other farms and fields, we'll then get onions, garlic and the rest of them grown on those. Again, the occasional nice little reminder that we do have some more holes which we are going to need to fill up here. Unfortunately, no fancy field type for the level 3 farm that's coming in. We will just simply go for another triplex one. I'll need to position down a few more of these avenue straight roads just to give a kind of idea as to when we're going to need to turn this direction, and that'll be the point there. So we will get one of our builders coming out to construct that turn for us at some point. That will then let us head southwards, and we will just simply branch off from the main road with the smaller roads. We'll head up here a bit. That still gives us plenty of room to put in some more decorations, some more buildings, one of which will be the 5th farm, which will get placed in here, and its field running down the length of the eventual avenue road. Damn, this place is coming together ever so nicely now. And so far, this is only the farms. Loads more different agricultural builds to go. Oh, this is going to look so good the time it's done. Although I am now starting to worry about our population. Do we have enough idiots to fill all these new jobs we have? Well, the short answer to that is no. But with the uni now being level 3, that should unlock some more researches for us to increase our population cap, which comes from the Hamlet research to increase that population up to 100. Damn, that gives us double the amount of idiots. Okay, so after we get some steak in, that's going to be no issue fulfilling all of these jobs. Right, you lot, get to work, make me up a few stacks of steak. And we'll get that research unlocked in about 2 hours' time. The research is now done and our population has exploded, as has the progress with the farming builds. The blacksmith received his level 3 upgrade as well, so we've now officially unlocked the mechanic. The only downside to this population increase is that we do now have a swarm of kids running about. Suppose the best way to look at it is that's just future labour in waiting. I've kinda lost track on what all the builders are doing, so let's check in on them. Promise is out here somewhere upgrading one of the new farms to level 3, as is Brooks actually, and the other 2 idiots are out here constructing the rest of the pathway that was set. It's quite nice actually seeing these fields so full. Well, maybe not that one, but this one certainly. And I believe that we are growing mint over in the other 2 fields here, so that's grand. We'll get a 3rd crop growing in the last one eventually. I don't think we've got any crops being grown within the terrace field yet. Probably because we don't actually have a farmer in yet. Oh no, we do actually. We have Carolyn. And have you been set any fields here? Yes, you've been set to grow 2 garlic and an onion. I think the fields that we have over here, the original ones, are now pretty much redundant, so we could probably be doing with just coming over and harvesting everything. Now that I'm a bit happier with the placement of these builds in a more permanent place, what I think we're going to do is come around and upgrade all of these other integrated builds within them. The courier's already been set for upgrade, but I know with the likes of these level 3 farms that we can come in and upgrade some of the other builds within them, including some house blocks up on top. If I could work out how to get upstairs. Okay, these houses are a bit of a nightmare to navigate. Here's the stairs here. And yes, indeed, we do have some houses on top, so that will be a difficult upgrade for whoever comes out to do it. But that will help with the shelter situation. The farmer here, who is Wallace, has been set to grow onions, mint and tomatoes, but quite a distance away. Yeah, I think we'll take those off for now, and instead we'll get him doing some crops just outside his hut. So what do we still need to grow actually? I can't recall off the top of my head, but I do know that durum wheat and tomatoes are definitely 2 which we do need to grow, so we will double durum wheat and this last field here will be for tomatoes. Once the farms reach level 4, which we are not that far away from, they actually gain a second farmer's hut integrated into them. So not only will the level 4 farms be able to tend up to 4 fields by themselves, but we'll pretty much be able to double that once again after we upgrade the secondary farm in them. We're going to have a shed load of fields scattered around, and crops for absolute days, meaning that we'll be able to branch into different meals to serve, and hopefully sate this incredibly entitled lot. So it's really nice to finally have the foundation set for that future project. And clearly I haven't done a very good job at removing some of the crops here, unless that's a farmer across the way still cultivating. Yes it is. Tell you what, actually, let's get rid of these fields. And Blakely, if you're looking for something to do, I can assign you some fields here yourself. You're going to be the mint master, which I do have a few pieces of mint here on me, so I'll give you those and you can fill out the rest of the gaps. And Carolyn, assuming that you are a level 3 farmer, you should be able to tend up to the 3 fields that we set here. Onion, garlic and garlic, I assume. So do I have any of that stuff? Yes. And there's one of the straight road pieces finished. Good. Hopefully she'll pick up an actual proper upgrade next. We also need to upgrade these housing for them. Anna has picked up a level 2 upgrade to the second forester's hut over in the main forester's build, which is absolutely fine. I think that Presley too has finished off with the other corner piece here for the road and has picked up the field decoration next, which will be for this farm here, which has been kind of forgotten about. We do have a farmer in it and they are tending to some onions across the way. I'll stop that for now. She will either grow tomatoes or bell peppers out here once we do get the field established. The farmers are actually doing a pretty decent job now that they're slowly leveling up. All of that is from yesterday. Let's have a little look at all time. Yeah, they are, well, for a new build, they're doing not too bad. I don't know about these older builds, which were over in the Civic District that we deconstructed and moved over. Retained our memory of that. Let's see. Since yesterday, nothing. What about all time then? No, sadly they don't keep their statistics, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have seen how much they have kind of grown since we first installed them, but at least they are out working to some degree. Although the warehouse definitely tells another story. That's a lot of crops in here. Nearly 1,000 bell peppers for hell so far. Yeah, I reckon they'll be happy with that. They'll be able to make whatever meal Chickpeas makes with it. Hummus, I think it was. That's Presley just about to finish another field decoration. What we'll do is we'll set tomatoes to be grown within this first one here, and the other 2 will be for bell peppers. And that will give something for the newest farmer then to come out and start cultivating. And Presley, rather than being idle, let's get you moving on to do something else. I mean, any upgrade around here, we still have plenty more to go. Probably just a house. On the topic of housing, that's Anna come out to upgrade one of the other housing here to level 2 for us, and we're about 60% done with it. The way she's building it here, that'll be done really soon. And I think that's Promise just finished off with a level 3 farm upgrade across the way, so we can set yet another field for these idiots to use. It was a farm here that she just upgraded, and that is for Jensen, the new farmer in it. This is the one that's growing all of the mystical agriculture crops in it. I think we set sheep seeds to be grown here, yes. So they will eventually grow sheep essence once we give them some sheep seeds. And I don't really see that being much of an issue. I think we've got loads. Alright then, Brooks, you are the last builder doing the last level 3 farm upgrade for us. We are 97% done with it, and once that is complete, I will come out here and set a fert field for this farmer to use, which will grow simple onion in it. That's fine. And I think that then pretty much covers all 6 different crops we need to grow once this last farm gets upgraded anyway. And I do have to say that I absolutely love this layout of the 2 fields right beside each other. So as you're walking down, You're going to pass by and just see everything that the colony's growing. And eventually, once we do get up the other farms and we get some more fields down with some more paths, we're going to have even more fields which we can pass, seeing even more crops being grown. I am incredibly pleased with how the agricultural side is turning out. We are going to be absolutely inundated with crops and meals in no time. We of course have so many more builds to find homes for and construct, as well as other upgrades to do within it, but damn, this is a great start to this area.